Today we're going to be talking about the entire process of how freshman high school football players can get a scholarship. We're going to break it down step by step and what you need to do. Now, honestly, guys, freshmen in high school cannot receive a legitimate committable scholarship offer. You cannot receive a committable scholarship offer until the summer before your junior year. But you see a lot of freshmen, doing different things, being able to get some type of recruiting attention, and that's what we're going to be breaking down in this step-by-step process today. How you can get your foot in the door in the recruiting process, build relationships that are long-lasting to where you could land a scholarship offer when it matters your junior and senior year. So first step you need to take is create an X account, or obviously formerly known as Twitter. All of college coaches do their recruiting on X nowadays. They don't go to these off-brand sites like NCSA or these recruiting sites. They don't engage with like these, I guess you could say exposure camp, like scam camps as I call them, because it's a total waste of your time and money. They do their own recruiting. They pay hundreds of thousands of dollars flying coaches from state to state, scouting talent, scouting athletes, and one thing that they want to see is they want to see your grades, obviously your transcripts, but they also look at your social media. And X is a great place for you to, showcase that you can be a professional, showcase your film, but also reach out to different college coaches on the app. And we're going to talk about that later on. But you got to make sure that you set up an X profile. Now, on the X profile, your username should be professional. It should be something very, very close to just your first and last name, maybe a number attached to it. In your bio, it should have your name, the position you play, your graduating class, and then there should be a link to any type of film or highlight tape that you have. It's totally fine if that's freshman film, but just something there. Now, on your profile, you shouldn't be uploading nonsense. It's not like, your Snapchat or your Instagram where you're there to engage with friends. It's like business related, right? So the only thing you should be posting, clips of you training football, attending camps. You don't got to post all the time. Retweeting teammates who get an offer, maybe go to a camp, whatever. But that is your first step if you are a freshman. Something that's important to a college coach is being able to look the part. You have to pass something called the eye test, which means your height and weight have to be up to standards for a college coach to just be able to recruit you. So guys, if you would like to put on weight this offseason, a pure source of your weight gain process is going to be protein consumption. You want to try to consume at least 1 gram of protein per pound of desired body weight. The reason why that's important is because as football players, guys, we want to put on lean muscle mass. I don't want to do some dirty bulk and super fat because you're going to slow down. We're still athletes. So protein consumption is a great way to be able to do that. Now, the reason why I bring this up, fellas, is if you check out that very first link in the description below, you could get our AG Labs Whey Protein Powder. We have 4 great flavors. This is a company that I own with my brother, and we developed a line of supplements specifically for athletes. This is our cinnamon snickerdoodle protein powder, but we also have cookies and cream, chocolate peanut butter brownie. Those were out of stock for a while, but now they are back. So again, guys, very first link in that description below, use the promo code FIRST25, FIRST25 at checkout, and you get 25% off any one of our proteins to help with weight gain. Now, the reason why you need an X account, you guys, is to really engage with college coaches on social media, like I said. So what you should be doing is you should try to find, maybe a list of different college coaches that you could reach out to, that you DM, you follow them, and what I would ask them about, because like if you're a freshman, you probably don't have any varsity film. If you do have varsity film, you could absolutely send them your varsity film. Hey, coach, I'm a class of 2028, check me out here. But if you don't have any varsity film, like you might be thinking, how am I going to interact with these coaches? What do I have to send them? And honestly, guys, asking them a simple question about camps that they have coming up is the best way to go about it. Because as freshmen, you should be going to different college camps. Like their college camps start up usually, like I would say probably like June and July. Those are the 2 big months where all the colleges have their college summer camps. So what I would do is I would reach out to coaches and be like, hey coach, I'm a class of 2028 wide receiver, whatever the position is, and I was wondering if you have any camps coming up that I could attend. That's a simple response for them. Hey, yes, here's the link, bam. That opens up a line of communication, and now when you go attend that camp, you could reach out to that coach after the fact and be like, hey coach, I want to thank you for your time. Now, where do you find all these college coaches? If you guys would like a list of about 500 different college coach Twitter accounts, just post in the comments below. I'll send you over a link to it, fellas, but it's over 500 coaches on there, like positions that they work with, their Twitter handle. You can easily follow them and message them straight from there. So guys, post in the comments if you want that list, but now we'll get into the next steps of the recruiting process for freshmen. Now, when you guys attend these college camps that you have found out about, what should you do at the camps? Obviously, try to perform as best as you can. At college camps, usually how it runs is you guys will be put through like combine stuff, positional drills, and then competition type stuff. So 40-yard dash, pro shuttle, broad jump, and then you'll get into your position groups. Let's say you're a quarterback, you'll do footwork drills, throwing drills, etc. And then the same thing, if you're a quarterback, you'll throw like routes versus air, and then maybe you'll get into some wide receiver versus DB one-on-ones. That's generally how every single college camp goes. Now, you want to perform as well as you can, you want to do as well as you can, obviously. Now, after the camp is where it's important for your recruiting process. You want to find the coach that you were working with and maybe the coach that you have interacted with on social media, and you want to honestly just walk up to them and be like, hey coach, I was just wondering, like, are there any things that you could see, like anything I could work on? What do you guys look for in your quarterbacks, etc. After the camp, you shoot that same coach a message via Twitter, thank thank him for his time, and that opens up a line of communication. Now, that line of communication, there's not much you can do with that, right? Because you're a freshman, you don't have any film. But the following year, let's say you're a sophomore on varsity and you get some varsity film, that's a contact right there that you could send your film to him. You have already opened up a dialogue. He's already DMing and messaging with you back and forth. You know how many college coach DMs go unread because there's really no like prior history of you communicating with somebody? But if there's prior history, that's going to be in his inbox and you could reach out to him. It's all about relationships, you guys. So that's what I would recommend for any freshman football player, that exact process that we listed out. If you follow that process, you're setting yourself up for sophomore, junior year, and senior year, which are the most important recruiting years, to land your first offer.